everybody, this is Kia. I also go by as @MadreOso on Twitter, and this is my Mamavation Monday post for the 25th of January 2010. Start off by saying, congratulations! At Lisa Samples and at Fruga Femina. They are the Mamavation moms for the third campaign, and Lisa and Katie now belong to Leah for 7 weeks, as well as their other team of coaches and support. And it's going to be a pretty hard 7 weeks for them because it's an intense boot camp, but the entire sisterhood here is to cheer you guys on because you can do it and you're awesome, and you wouldn't have been chosen if we didn't believe in you. So, yay ladies! I'm so excited for them. So my Mamavation post today, I'm going to revisit my goals for last week and talk about what's up for the week ahead. Last week I really wanted to sip my water, eat consistently through the day, and just have body awareness because I'm now 19 and a half weeks pregnant. And check. It was actually a really good week. I ate very well. On Friday night I did go out. I went out to a tapas bar with some friends and ate lean protein and all kinds of yummy stuff. Had octopus, milk roasted garlic, caprese salad. I called ahead of the restaurant to make sure that all the cheeses were pasteurized and I could have them, and just kind of check on all the food safety issues. And then the second time I went out to eat last week, I went to a brunch yesterday with some friends and had like a big bowl of seared greens, rice, beans, eggs, and pretty yummy food. And it's like a $2 menu at this one place, and just ordered like really healthy stuff off of it. So last week I also had 2 fun surprises with my workouts, and I really pushed my cardio when I was playing, so it was unintentional, but it's kind of showing me that I can do a little bit more right now. On Thursday I went for a 10 to 12 mile bike ride where I had to commute somewhere. And I was like rolling along on these hills, and I would go through like 3 hills in a row, and feel my exertion was up a little bit too high, so I get off my bike, walk like a minute or 2, jump back on. No big deal. And then on Friday, I think I was inspired by Thursday, I went to the track and I did intervals, not full on sprints, but it was a lot of fun out there. So I'm going to relay my lessons from last week into this week, and I'm going to treat this week almost like a football player going into their spring combines. And that's when they go to their big camps and they have to show off or something, so they usually max out on everything they're doing 2 weeks beforehand. And I figure I might have another week or 2 before the belly really goes poop, and all of a sudden I'm like, brick wall, ah! So, yeah, this week I'm going to push my cardio. Monday, Wednesday, Friday I'm going to run. Tuesday, Thursday swim. Saturday is a full yoga day, and Sunday go for a nice little hike with my husband. And so I'm going to switch it up with the cross training because it's just good for your body to use those extra muscles, and we had a lot of ice for like the last 7 weeks, and I think at some point I might have slipped on the ice a little bit too much because one of my ligaments is feeling tighter than it should. Like, it doesn't hurt when it's not swollen or anything, but I have a pretty good idea of what goes on with my body most of the time. As far as strength training, I'm going to do weights at home. Simple squats, lunges, working out with the pregnant body. I mean, you want to keep your body strong, but you always have to have awareness that we are women, so we have to have the softness here around our uterus. So we can't work our core the way we're usually used to doing it. So it's almost disjointed. So as we go into the core and the upper body, I'll do bent over rows and upright rows just to kind of strengthen around in here. And then for my arms and everything, my arms and the upper back, just do simple presses. And I was worried about doing overhead weights, but I'm going to go with my 10-pound weights for that, and very control presses. And if that gets to be too much within my sets, I can modify to a push press where you just kind of bend your knees and use that extra momentum to get the weight up there. So that's my plan for this week, and to basically eat like I ate last week. Simple, good food. We have a lot of vegetables here at home, and my body with its digestion is a little funny. I made 100% whole wheat blueberry pancakes last night, which are awesome for you guys because you want those whole grains. It slowed me down big time. My stomach is still bloated because it's still having to digest it since so much blood is being diverted to other things within my abdomen. So, yeah, we're going to eat well, but I'm going to have to tone it down on doing as high of nutrient-dense food as I want to be doing. So, last things are time for me to show off. These, I bought them. They are my Earth footwear boots. I've had them for about a month and I love them, and they go with all kinds of things like jeans and skirts, and they're super yummy and comfy and soft on the inside, and yeah, they have the negative heel technology, and they were really easy for me to break in. So for those of you considering buying them, yeah, I was in them really fast. Second of all, I went to my first mommy social media event this week with the Mile High Mamas at Sephora Boulder, and I want a swag bag. I was actually getting my hair did and getting a cut at the time, and yeah, all kinds of yummy stuff in here. Lip glosses, mascara, yeah, you name it. Thank you, it was very generous of them. And the other thing, I went to another social media event over the weekend at PodCamp. It's free, it's nationwide. If there's one in your city, I recommend going. I went to a couple of interesting discussions on social media, response to natural disasters within communities, and talking about avatar photos and branding yourself. Anyway, by the end of the thing, I went with Blue Microphone Snowball. So thank you, PodCap. Thank you, Blue Microphones. It's a pretty professional quality microphone that plugs into your USB for your computer. And before I sign off, I just kind of want to give everybody a note about safety. I love being outside. I'm not a computer person when we work out or the Wii. I don't like gyms that much. And so for me, this is kind of a necessity here. It's my reflective harness. I put it in a post before, but it's a really small investment for what it can provide you with so that people can see you at night. And this one is really good because it has a pocket, so you can carry your medical insurance card, your ID, and some cash. And I have the AntiPod singlet with pocket. And for anybody that is taking your workouts outside as the temperature rises, I highly recommend getting one of these if you're going to be outside anywhere near dusk. Okay? Anyway, I love you, Mamavation moms. I want to see you around. Do everything you can to be safe during your workouts, okay? Anyway, I love you. Have a great week. Bye.